we had a couple of different folks that we had talked to that came out and took a look at the job as far as putting spouting on our house, and actually one of them showed up to do the job and never came back.
Actually came on a Thursday and didn't come back. I mean, literally he had his truck here and the lift and everything and was ready to start the job, and
so we basically,
left.
And at our old house, I think we had contracted alts to do our spouting, and then that never panned out. And I said, well, we haven't called them back, so we gave Ross a call, and he said, I'll be here on this day, and actually showed up that day and that time, which was great. And obviously our house isn't real standard, so there's a lot of custom work type done, and we had heard nothing but great things about alts, and I think Ross came back 1 or 2, maybe even 3 times to make sure everything was right, because again, nothing is the same on every side of the house, and so it wasn't going to be just a standard spouting job. So and we were extremely happy. So.
Yeah, I knew when you came back the 3rd time, I'm like, okay, it's happening.
It's a good sign.
It's a good sign.
The price that we had been quoted was a very attractive number from the other company that we had coming out.
Yeah.
But then after they didn't show up for a couple different times and then showed back up and left, I was wondering if maybe they couldn't do it for what they quoted us for. And so again, when Ross came out to take a look at the job, it's not easy. You couldn't just hang spouting on the side of the house, so I didn't want to do it half. I mean, the house has been here since the 1850s, so we're planning on being here not for another 150 years, but for quite a while. And so it was, I was concerned I wanted to do it once, I wanted to do it right, and just not have to worry about it anymore. And so Ross came back with a couple of different options. He actually brought some samples in and said, if you have water problems in this area, you're probably seeing this, and just actually walked us through every corner of the house. Every side was a little bit different based on the roof pitch lines, and almost had to address different problems all the way around the house. So I knew it wasn't going to be a low number.
Right. I mean, it sounded very custom. So we knew then, actually, it was a blessing that the other. Yeah,
we're actually very glad it didn't turn out the other way, because we would have spent some money and had problems probably in the first year. So so we knew we were, we're like, do we want to spend this much money on spouting? But I said, just like anything else with this house, we put 50-year shingles on it and we're done. And now we've got 80-foot trees all around the house, and we've got outstanding, gutter or crown molding, I guess it is, on the corner of the house, and gutter guards, and it's really maintenance free now.
And it looks nice. I mean, that was a big concern that I had, was the way that, aesthetically, how it was going to look on the house. I didn't want to take away from, the way the house, all the crown molding and all of that. And I think that they did a really nice job of trying to maintain what they could, but then still go ahead and make it good quality work.
Yeah,
so we're really pleased.
Yeah, attention to detail was, can't even describe. So it was very, very good.
Yeah, I mean, and the guys that were here working were wonderful. I mean, they were very respectful of our property and me. I felt like I could totally trust them around the house too.
I would not hesitate to recommend, at any time. And as a matter of fact, the entire job was done. I had walked around the house several times, and even down to not only putting the gutter up and putting the gutter guard up, but where the water was going to run, even the downspouts, even which way do you want the water to run, buried tile underneath the landscaping. So
all that.
I joke with her that I don't even get the quote on some of my own jobs sometimes, and she outsources. So, but in this case, I'm glad I didn't tackle this one. But a week after we had the project done, I came home from work, and a tree limb had taken out a section of gutter on the side of the porch. I'm like, are you kidding me? And so I called Ross right away, and within 5 days they were out and had it fixed before I could even figure out that they were coming. So it was
we can please.
That's good. We recommend anybody.